What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and check it out. We have from Sideshow Collectibles, Dengar, another one of the Bounty Hunter collection, and this bad boy is looking pretty sweet. So I got Bossk, and I ended up getting Zuckuss, and I said, you know what? I got to round out the crew. And I thought that Forlom and IG-88 were not out yet, but apparently they are. So I'll have the whole crew at some point here very shortly. But I pre-ordered Dengar, and then he shipped like the next day. So whatever. I mean, it's pretty cool. I wasn't sure, and I said this in the last video, I wasn't sure if I was going to end up getting all the bounty hunters, but now it's my mission. And Dengar has never really been one of my favorites, but after checking him out, I'm pretty excited. So very much a plain Sideshow box, just basically shows Dengar on both sides and plain on the side. One pose has him with a gun, one pose has him without it, and then inside it shows him with his pistol in hand. And then when you move the box, bounty hunters. So I do have them all set up. Obviously no Boba Fett right now because he is in his own case by himself with all the other Boba Fett goods. But this is pretty cool, man. I can't wait to have the rest of the crew. We're gonna put this down right here like this for now. And whoa, we almost fell. So he's got this pretty cool hard, you know, what looks like would be extremely uncomfortable armor. Obviously he has this big old blaster, which I kind of picture him with. I don't necessarily picture him as much with this dinky little blaster. This is like a Han Solo style blaster, not Dengar. Dengar, to me, has always been like, and I could be like holding this off screen. I could totally be off base for this, but for me, he's always been the heavy trooper of the crew, and that is probably because of the huge old backpack that he carries. Makes me think of a heavier trooper. Magnets hold it on, so that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. He's got a couple little pouches here and there on the sides. And, you know, the biggest takeaway from this is he does not strike me as the type of person that's going to be very mobile. That's why I picture him as more of like a heavier trooper. There are the details in his face. He's ugly. It's got some pretty cool scarring. Some really high details on everything. We're in a cup for protection. And like I said, lots of armor. The thigh armor, bro, do not put on any weight. I can only imagine how brutal that's going to be if you have to resize that and such. Got some cool shoulder pads. You know, he's got the catcher chest gear. So looking like he can stand his own in battle. No idea what the actual backpack functionality is. So very cool, very high detail. Looks great. Apparently I'm wiping his feet all over. So not overly in love with the poses, but you know, I'm not ever really good at that. So his backpack is obviously bumping into Zuckuss back there, but we are 3 out of the 5 bounty hunters in. I do not count Boba Fett as part of that crew. So, I mean, I know he's sort of part of it, but to me, Boba Fett is like the loner, and everybody else is kind of the scrub team. So I think it was about $200. Yeah, man. I'm used to getting the hot toys, so The Sideshow ones are definitely not as good as the Hot Toys. You know, you definitely are going to get better overall with Hot Toys, but I'm not really sad about this. I think it's actually, like I said, a really nice piece that I like quite a bit. So there you have it, folks. The Bounty Hunters. So definitely check it out if you want. I would imagine there's still plenty available. I don't know about Bossk or Zuckuss. I would imagine they're still there too. Now it's time to turn to eBay. Hopefully I can find a good Forlom and maybe even IG-88, since it sounds like, based on your comments in my last video, both of them are still available. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see ya.